Good morning, everyone. This is Doug Campbell with Right Way Options and the morning market preparation video for November 17th, 2017. Well, it's Friday and we've made it through another week in the market. It's been kind of a difficult week, at least for the first part. And yesterday, my goodness, they blew the doors off. I had suggested yesterday the potential of a short squeeze, and that's really what we got. That short squeeze came in nicely, and they just pushed so hard on all of those short traders. It was really quite amazing to watch as they pushed and pushed and pushed. Now, here's the thing about this. As bullish as I am, I love a reversal pattern like this. We have to recognize there's a gap left behind that the market may want to try and fill. We also need to recognize that there's resistance above. Okay, so as bullish as I am on the market, overall trends are good, everything is looking good. We have to be aware of our surroundings, and the fact that the market could fail right here is in the realm of possibilities. I don't want to see that happen. That's not what I'm hoping happens, but what I do have to plan and prepare for that, just in case that does occur. Now you can see this morning the futures are pushing the markets just a little bit lower. And that really is not a big surprise. When you think about how much the market rallied, a little bit of pullback or rest is natural, normal. But it is Friday, and the market has been bullish, and we've seen those bulls be very, very tenacious. I think there is absolutely a possibility that they will come in here and push today. That's yet to be seen, and that's only a guess. But on this bullish pattern, I kind of have to lean toward their side, and I suspect they're going to want to close this week strong. So let's just sit back here the first 20-30 minutes of the market. Let them duke it out. Let the bulls and bears duke it out for a while, and we'll see who emerges or who's beginning to emerge as a winner, and then we can follow along with that. So diamond's looking good here. SPY broke nicely higher. Beautiful pattern. Notice that for a moment we ran up there and we tested that open or that all-time high close. Didn't quite make a new high print, but went up there and tested that high close and then backed away from it at the end of the day. So again, we have resistance above, and we're very, very close to that resistance. So don't chase into this. What we want to do is wait, watch, see who's going to gain control, and I really hope we get follow through today. That's what we need. I want to see that follow through, breaking us out, closing us at new record highs as we go into the end of the week. I may not get that. That's what I like. It would be just as good, to be honest, if this just simply moved sideways for a few days. If we just bounced around in here sideways, holding a price level and then getting a pop out of there. So that would be just as good. It's just I'm selfish and I want to see the market move higher. Let's take a look at the Qs. The QQQ, what an amazing thing happened here on the Qs. If you look at the price high up here, this closing high in the Qs was at 154.54. You can see it over there on the left side, the high, 154.54. Our close yesterday, 154.54. We actually broke through, had a new record high print, but came back and closed exactly at this old high. So we closed at the exact high. Now, we all know how a double top gets formed, right? We touch a double top and we fail from there. Now, I sure hope that's not what we're going to see here, some kind of a failure pattern. What I want to see this do is push on through, break through that resistance. And, the Qs have been the strongest of the indexes here on this pullback. So let's see that push on through. Let's see it give us that new high print. And right now, the NASDAQ is the only index that's actually showing positiveness in the futures. Everything else is showing us just a little tiny bit of weakness this morning in the futures. Let's take a look at IWM. This poor IWM, as beautiful as that rally was yesterday, this guy's got a lot of work to do before it gets back into any kind of a bullish trend. As a matter of fact, what I would be really worried about here with this is that we rally up into here, find resistance, and fail. So this has a lot of work to do. There's a lot of ways this could turn bullish. Push up here, consolidate, move higher. It could break through, pull back, move higher. So there's a lot of bullish potential scenarios, but there's a lot of work to do before it gets there. And unfortunately, IWM is just really not helping out the other indexes much. Hopefully it'll get some follow through today. Hopefully it will help them just a tiny little bit. So, hey, on the earnings calendar today, we have, there was about 20 companies reporting, and some have already reported today. So here's what we've got going. Now, there's a big theme in retail out there today. So, just pay attention to that. Retail has been struggling lately, that they haven't done very, very well. And you can see that we're finally starting to diminish. We're not having those great big days of earnings. It's slowing down here considerably. Next week is the same. Let's keep in mind that today is Expiration Friday. Expiration Friday can always create real weird price action. Funky stuff going on as they try to pin prices at different places. So be wary of that we could see some strange fluctuations in stocks and the indexes themselves. So watch that closely. If we take a quick look at the VIX, the VIX did pull back yesterday, and that's nice, but I want you to notice real closely here that we stopped right on this support. We broke through this resistance area up here, and then we came right back and stopped right there. That is a little bit of a concern. With such a powerful move in the market yesterday, one would expect we would have seen this sink a little bit more. So watch that closely. I don't think we're quite out of the woods yet, and that's why we want to be prepared and plan for that resistance high in case we do hit that resistance in the indexes and the bears take over. So watch that closely. Now, it's Friday, and so I am always focused on taking profits on Friday rather than adding new risk. I won't rule out the potential of a new trade if the setup is there, but I will be focused pretty heavily on the need to take profits ahead of the weekend, and we'll see how that works out as the day goes on. On the economic calendar today, we have housing starts at 8:30, and that's the biggest number of the day, and a much lighter day in news here for us. Housing starts have been weak. They are expecting that to improve a little bit. So when that report comes out, that could actually help us in the market just a little bit. And the rest of this is just kind of a non-event. We do have a Fed speaker here just after lunch, which obviously can affect the market if they say something that the market's not expecting, but I think that's highly doubtful. So nothing much there to particularly worry about. Again, we had kind of a theme here. BKE reporting earnings. Wow, BKE reported well. There's that retail clothing. It reported well, popping up. ANF reported, wow, look at this. ANF reported very well. They're going to gap clear up into here. Amazing. Let's see, there's one other. Oh, Foot Locker. Yeah, Foot Locker was reporting. And look at there. Retail kicking some hind end here. Big moves in retail. That could also help us see some more upside in the market. After the market closes today, there is one that's kind of might be interesting to watch. Be real careful of this one. A dry ship can just really rip your face off the way it moves. But that reports after the bell today, so kind of keep an eye on that. So, folks, if this is the first time you've seen this information, please do me a favor. Click on the subscribe button and click on that follow me button on Facebook. And please feel free to share this video with anyone, friends, family, whoever that you might think could find some use with it. It's part of my preparation, and I just happen to share it with everyone, and it is free to everyone. Also, please do me a favor and click those thumbs up buttons. Give me those likes. That helps the algorithm show my videos to more folks. And drop a comment when you can. I really, really appreciate it. Hey guys, in the description below, you will find a link right back to the morning blog post. So if you want to read the blog post as well, just scroll down to that description area and you'll see the link and be able to go right over to the website and read that morning blog. Everyone have an awesome, awesome weekend. Be safe, be careful. See you right back here Monday morning. Everyone take care. I wish you great profits.